looks like we are finally getting closer to a brand new chapter for Wednesday, and this time there are plenty of reasons to be excited. A lot of fans enjoyed the first season because it perfectly mixed mystery, horror, comedy, and the strange charm of the Addams Family universe. But when season 2 arrived, some viewers felt that it didn't quite reach the same level. There were still plenty of entertaining moments, although many people thought the story lost some of the magic that made the first season such a huge hit. Because of that, expectations for Season 3 are incredibly high. Now it seems the creative team is looking to make some major changes, and one of the biggest talking points is the arrival of a brand new character played by Winona Ryder. Her addition alone has generated a bunch of excitement among fans, but that's only part of the story. We have also learned that Wednesday Season 3 may be taking the series in a different direction creatively, which is both exciting and a little worrying at the same time. So let's break down everything we know so far about the upcoming season and what it could mean for the future of the show. Netflix is currently filming Wednesday Season 3 in Europe, and the production has already revealed several major additions to the cast. Alongside Winona Ryder, viewers can expect to see Ava Green, Chris Sarandon, Noah Taylor, Oscar Morgan, Kennedy Moyer, Lena Headey, Andrew McCarthy, and James Lance joining the expanding world of the series. The growing cast suggests that Season 3 is going to be much larger in scope than previous seasons. Instead of simply returning to familiar locations and repeating the same formula, the show appears ready to introduce new environments, new relationships, and a bunch of fresh storylines. That alone is enough to make fans curious because the Wednesday universe has always thrived when it expands its strange and mysterious world. Some of the most interesting information came directly from casting director John Papsidera during an interview with Backstage. Papsidera has worked on several major projects, including Landman, Fallout, and The Odyssey, so he knows a thing or two about building strong ensembles. When discussing Wednesday Season 3, he hinted that viewers should prepare for some very big developments. According to Papsidera, there are some big storylines coming in Season 3, and he seemed genuinely excited about where the story is heading. One detail that immediately stood out was the decision to take production to France. This isn't just a filming location change, it sounds like the story itself will allow Wednesday to explore an entirely different world beyond what audiences have seen before. That idea alone could be one of the biggest changes in the show's history. For 2 seasons, much of the action revolved around Nevermore Academy and its surrounding mysteries. Although that setting helped establish the series, there is only so much a story can do if it stays in the same place forever. Because of that, moving Wednesday into a new environment could give the writers fresh opportunities to explore her character while introducing new dangers and mysteries. Papsidera specifically mentioned how fun it was to have Wednesday exploring another world. That comment has sparked plenty of speculation among fans because it suggests the series could become more ambitious than ever before. Instead of focusing only on school life and local mysteries, Season 3 may take the character into unfamiliar territory where completely different rules apply. At the same time, the shift is what makes the upcoming season both exciting and worrying. A new setting can breathe life into a series because it prevents the story from becoming repetitive, but changing too much can also be risky. Fans fell in love with Wednesday because of its unique tone and atmosphere. If the show moves too far away from the elements that made it successful, there is always a chance that some viewers could feel disconnected from the story. Still, the people behind the series seem confident about the direction they are taking. Papsidera spoke enthusiastically about several of the new cast members, particularly Winona Ryder, Noah Taylor, and Lena Headey. According to him, these additions are helping the world of Wednesday grow in fresh and interesting ways. One of the most fascinating things he said was that the show's universe keeps growing through its characters. Rather than simply making the world larger geographically, the series expands through the personalities that inhabit it. Every new character brings different motivations, relationships, and conflicts, which creates more storytelling opportunities. This approach makes a lot of sense because Wednesday has always been driven by its memorable characters. Whether it is Wednesday herself, Morticia, Gomez, Enid, or the many students of Nevermore, the show's appeal comes from watching these unique personalities interact. Adding a bunch of strong new characters can naturally create fresh drama without losing the core identity of the series. Winona Ryder's arrival is particularly significant because she already has a long history with Gothic and supernatural storytelling. Throughout Throughout her career, she has become closely associated with projects that blend darkness, mystery, and quirky humor. Because of that, many fans believe she fits perfectly within the world of Wednesday. Ryder's character is named Tabitha, although specific details about her role remain secret. Even though Netflix is keeping most information under wraps, the excitement surrounding her casting continues to grow. Many viewers are eager to see how she interacts with Wednesday and whether she will become an ally, a mentor, or perhaps even a threat. The interesting thing is that Wednesday already has a cast filled with major stars. Jenna Ortega has become one of Hollywood's most recognizable young actresses, while Catherine Zeta-Jones, Luis Guzman, Steve Buscemi, and Gwendolyn Christie have all contributed significant star power to the franchise. Because of this, bringing in someone as famous as Ryder could have been a challenge. Whenever a show adds a big-name actor, there is always the risk that the new arrival might overshadow existing characters. But according to Papsidera, that wasn't really a concern. He explained that the team feels confident because the foundation of the series is already incredibly strong. He noted that it would be difficult for any newcomer to outshine what has already been established by stars like Jenna Ortega and Catherine Zeta-Jones. Instead, the goal is to create interesting individual characters who can play off of one another and enhance the overall story. That philosophy seems to be guiding every casting decision for Season 3. Papsidera also emphasized the importance of understanding what executive producer Tim Burton likes when it comes to performers. Burton has a very recognizable creative style, and finding actors who fit within that vision is essential. At the same time, the casting team must also focus on serving the story and meeting Netflix's expectations. Balancing all those factors is not easy. The team has to consider the narrative, audience expectations, character chemistry, and Burton's artistic preferences all at once. But based on Papsidera's comments, it sounds like they are extremely happy with the cast they have assembled. The expansion of the series comes at an important moment. Since debuting in 2022, Wednesday has become one of Netflix's biggest successes. Based on the legendary Addams Family franchise, the show follows Wednesday Addams as she navigates dangerous mysteries and supernatural events while attending Nevermore Academy. Across its first 2 seasons, the series has attracted a massive audience and earned mostly positive reviews. Critics have generally praised its performances, visual style, and unique atmosphere. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay in the loop, and if you want, you can share your thoughts about this video in the comments.